Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Alexander-Arnold card to review today. So, we're taking a look at a card who is 5'11", high medium work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Okay, so 4-star weak foot's definitely very nice to have, for sure. His stats in-game... To be fair, you could actually use this card in the midfield position if you really want to. Just like real life. You know how sometimes they always say like Alexander-Arnold should be a midfielder, right? But he just plays really well in the right back position, in my opinion. But yeah, this card on a shadow chemistry style can definitely be used in the midfield position. You can even use him on an engine chemistry style playing through the midfield position if you really want to as well too. Because base card stats for pace is set up really nicely already. So let's just say you wanted to give him a shadow chemistry style for the +9/+9 defensive boost. The defensive boost is definitely going to be very nice to work with. But you could totally give him an engine as well, right? Boost his dribbling as much as possible, boost his pace as much as possible, while also boosting passing, while working with decent shooting because of the shot power mainly being higher. And then he has defensive stats, physical stats, you know, some pretty cool stuff there, to be honest. Like, it's not necessarily a bad card to move into that position if you really want to. But for me personally, if I were to unlock the card, it is because I mainly want to use him in the fullback position. So definitely very good stuff to start off with. Again, pace, we're going to be boosting that with a shadow chemistry style to essentially be perfect. Or not essentially be perfect, it will be perfect at a 99.99 as well. Shootings for stats, again, shot power being high, really nice. Base card stats for passing, definitely very good as well. If you need to do those through balls with your fullbacks into certain space, crosses across, all that good stuff. Dribbling we will be experimenting with because of agility and balance set up the way that it is with all that stuff, but it is a fullback that, to be honest, already has some pretty good dribbling stats. With his in-game body type, he does have a unique body type, which is cool. Definitely very good stuff there. So unique body type, 4-star weak foot. Defensive stats, the only thing that's low is in defensive awareness at an 83 with the high medium work rates. And then for physical stats, he does have 90 for stamina. So we are mainly going to be using him in the right back position because I want to see what he's like defensively. But with him being 5'11" with a unique body type, maybe he has like a physical type body type. We'll see what that's like in game. But with Arnold, just right back position, we're going to be trying him out in the 4-2-3-1, the 4-4-2. We could try him out on balance, but you don't really need to try out too much when it comes to attacking, because crosses are pretty like generic. Like if you have good passing stats like he already has, then that's already fine. It's mainly in defense that I want to see him perform at, not even necessarily in shooting, because 62 finishing, 84 for shot power. You got to work for the shot power more than you work for the finish, or you work for the finishing for the high percentage strike angles, but it's mainly just how good he is defensively that's going to matter the most. But if you want to, you could totally use him as a CDM or center mid. I just don't highly recommend it if you're going to buy the card for that purpose, right? So in the right back position, I'll be switching between the step up instruction and the regular, as well as just the bounce instruction. So again, 4-4-2s, 4-2-3-1s, 4-3-3s, all that good stuff. We're going to be trying him out in. So yeah, we'll see what he's like in game. Hopefully he is a beast. Go Arnold, well positioned for that cross right there. Nope. There you go. Use your physical, Arnold. Legrand switch upwards. Good stuff, good stuff. At least he's well positioned to receive that ball. Sometimes it's best when you just don't move at all, trust me. Well done, Arnold. My boy. Oh, lost possession there, but we still got it back. Let's go. Against the defender. Beauty. One more. Beauty. I got him on the shot cancel and he just took me out. Oh, Alexander with the challenge. Possession base too, which is great. Aw, I went out of play. That sucks. The one thing I do notice about Trent's card as a right back, obviously, is the way that he dribbles. Obviously, there's some players that are just more agile than others. In his case, you definitely feel that physical type dribble that he has, if that makes sense. Well done, Arnold. Go, Arnold! Yes! Get that first time pass. I hit a red time shot because I'm trash. Oh, we still got it. That was a little bit weird, though. I thought he was actually just going to push the ball forward there. But he did okay. We get that? Oh, what's happening? No! Arnold did okay there. You can definitely tell that he doesn't have, like, super agile dribbling. Like, to be honest, like, when it comes to dribbling, I prefer, like, Cancelo's card. That's the funny thing about goalkeepers, huh? You get inside the 18-yard box, finesse shots don't really work that well. You get someone like Holland on the outside of the 18, scores it on the green. So, little joke between one of my viewers. Oh, Alexander-Arnold, okay. I'm gonna lay that off right there. Doesn't make the run forward, which is fine. Nice, let's go. I overcommitted that space too, which was perfect. Perfect way to see if he would actually catch up. You can even tell that when he runs, he has that like physical feel to him. Holland is Holland, boy. He's gonna take you out, my G. He's gonna take you out. Yeah, just an L-trigger tackle. Get it off. There you go. No, come back. Back in business. Legrand switch with his weak foot. Alexander-Arnold, you cannot allow this to get through you, my boy. Get it back. There you go. You gotta make up for it, my G. Oh, there we go. A little bit of dribbles. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Trent Alexander-Arnold card. So, yeah, we gave him a shadow chemistry, so I wanted to boost his pace as much as possible with the acceleration, sprint speed, defense, definitely in very good positions, especially for the fullback area. So, the first thing that I will say that when it comes to the dribbling on the card and the way that he moves across the pitch, he's very physical oriented, right? So if you're using him in the fullback position, he's going to be pretty solid defensively, right? Because that physical aspect to him, 5'11" height, his unique body type is a little bit, I would say it's like, it's not lean, it's kind of like, it's like a good average in FIFA. That's what I would call it. It's like a good average, because average is kind of like weird sometimes when it comes to players in the game, but for defenders is obviously great. But it's like a good average for this card in that right back position, because the thing about this Alexander-Arnold card and why he costs so much is mainly going to be in the links, right? So if you were to unlock this Alexander-Arnold card, you know, in the future, there's probably going to be like a player of the month Salah. Maybe you get the inform card because you get really lucky, because apparently the inform card is really good. So that's just like an easy 4-5-1 setup that you can put in your team in the right back position, get that 4-5-1 link, and basically just work from there, right? What I will say is that for me personally, I like Cancelo's card more this year. And the reason why I like Cancelo's card more this year from a base perspective is because I feel like he has better sharp dribbling, right? And you guys know that it's a big thing that I talk about all the time. I'm really a big guy when it comes to sharp dribbling in the game, and I feel like it's really like helpful to work with. But the fact that he's also 6 foot tall with his own unique body type is what makes this card great. But he even has the 4-star capabilities as well. So, you know, in regards to differences between a João Cancelo and a Trent Alexander-Arnold, I would prefer a Cancelo card personally, even with the price range difference. But Obviously, I would love to pack an Alexander-Arnold, put him in the team in that fullback position, offer a great defensive presence as well as an attacking one if I want to use like maybe a 4-1-2-2. But I feel like in this game, you don't want counterattacks that much, right? Like if you use a narrow formation and you're using that fullback area, I personally like using them on stay back this year. I don't want to concede counterattacks. Like it's such an easy goal to concede, right? So for him personally, physical aspect of the defense, definitely very cool to work with. It gets you very solid links. The comparisons between the players in this position for right now for Premier League players, I think Cancelo is the best one. There is Kyle Walker too, but I'm not like crazy about Kyle Walker, and it's mainly because of the way that he dribbles. I like the way that João Cancelo dribbles a lot. The rest of these guys, I think they're all generic for their own ways. Ricardo Pereira has a lot of potential. Wan-Bissaka has a lot of potential for a defensive-oriented player as well. Nelson Semedo they butchered this year unless they give him like a cool boost in the future. But yeah, I do think that the best ones right now are definitely João Cancelo and Trent Alexander-Arnold, but you'll unlock either or based off of the links that you want to work with in your team, right? Because if they drop a good Joe Gomez card in the future, Trent's going to be great to work with. But, you know, with Bernardo Silva and João Cancelo, nice little easy triple link setup right there, right? So, but for quality, I definitely prefer the Cancelo card for sure. I don't know, man. This year, he's different gravy in that position. He plays really well, but I still enjoy the Alexander-Arnold card a lot. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.